Welcome to part 3. In order to create a plan of where you're going, you can use the information you learn in this course to create your own roadmap. Maybe you are happy with where you are now, and that's great, but if there are things that you want to be doing and you haven't created an action plan for these things, they'll just never get completed. Some strategies that we're going to use in this course would be to study the 6 pillars of social emotional learning as they relate to the most current neuroscience findings in your own life. Then we'll find strategies to reduce stress, decide what you want to accomplish using this course, and create your own roadmap. Once you've created your own roadmap, you can share this program with your students so that they can do the same. In order to make long-term changes, we must consider all areas of our life and how each area can be improved, enhanced, and continually evolving. Think of all areas of your life and just write down 2 to 4 goals to upgrade each of the areas. A good time to plan your year is December, but you can start anytime. Think about your future. What do you want to be doing more of? What do you want to be doing less of? Peers and friends, do you nurture your relationships? Family and relationships, how are these relationships going? Physical activity in the arts, are you giving yourself physical activity that you need for your brain and body to be healthy? Community and contribution, what is meaningful to you? Now print out your roadmap worksheet. Write out where you are now and perhaps where you vision that you'd like to go. Planning and visualizing where you want to go is the first steps to achieving your vision. Plan out your year and the action steps that you'll need to help you get there. Use the action items you created in your inventory planner. Fill in some action steps of things you want to accomplish in each quarter. It might be difficult to plan the whole year at once, but just start with the first quarter, January, February, March, and write out some action items for those 3 months. And when you finish those 3 months, you can start on to the next 3 months. Track your daily habits. Create energy and momentum with consistent action every day. I received this idea of charting out my daily activities from a 14-year-old named Caleb Maddox. If you can find a system to take consistent action in your life, it really helps you to stay on track. If you can find an accountability partner to email them and message them your totals for the week, that would really help you stay accountable. And to develop peak performance, understanding the 3 neurotransmitters that are involved in peak performance really helps. I learned this from Frederica Fabritis. She's the head of the practice group of neuroleadership at the Munich Leadership Group. Her explanation of how the brain works with the neurotransmitters is something that everyone should see if you're in a leadership position. There's 3 neurotransmitters in place. Noradrenaline, it's a neurotransmitter that's released with a positive challenge. When you set deadlines for yourself, it's the chemical that kicks in to motivate you to complete the deadline. Everyone's different. Some people perform better when there's an element of threat attached to a reward or goal. Too little of this chemical, we're sleepy and lethargic, and too much, we're jumpy and nervous. Then dopamine, it's released when you're having fun, experiencing joy, and enjoying your work. This is a sign of high performance. When you're having fun at work, this chemical will be released. The third chemical is acetylcholine. It's released when you have focused attention, and it stimulates muscle movement. So in order to be at the top level of your game, you really need to have all 3 of these chemicals working together at once. And just think about it, when you're in the flow or peak performance, you're definitely not breaking your concentration or your focus. You're not looking at your phone, checking your emails. You're staying consistent with the work that you're doing.